Welcome to Unseen Sports TV, people. You know it's a boy, Javon Parchment. And today we have no other than Richard King, national call-up, former Clarendon College, Costa Cup winner, Olivier Shield winner, no other than Jamaica, young cavalier, young talented player. His story from amateur football to professional football. Just jump on, people, and let's welcome Richard King to our program, Unseen Sports. Welcome, sir. Yeah. Hold on. This not gonna work out at all. The delay long. Need a headset. My bad. Richard, John, I'm not gonna work out this now. I'm not here, huh? So hold on. I'm gonna ask. No,
Hear me now?
no, you okay now? What you are do? You alright? But me now the headset to hear you. My laptop now behave properly. I'm gonna do
Okay.
something. Stay online. I'm gonna do something. Hold on, people have some technical difficulties with my my side of the interview. Just hold on. I want to fix it just a bit. Hold on.
All three of the seven.
Hold on, people. Persons just join the live. I have some difficulty hearing, but you guys are hearing me. I'm trying to call somebody to jump on so that they can, run the interview because I don't have the equipment on me now. Sorry about that. So just give me a couple minutes to sort it out quickly.
Oh, that's one day you're gonna realize that I truly cared about you. I'm not a fighter. I'm a lover. Oh, I don't, no, because if you Itagawan for the people, bahala mo sa mga no.
King, King, I'm gonna end the live and delete it back, delete this off of Facebook, YouTube, so know where yourself. And then we talk offline because we're not getting nobody hold on. Hello? That call Manning's man is even going to build it. No, I'm not getting. True. All right, respect. But I said I comment there. Thing I hear background that. I'm not gonna hear still. Talk, I'm saying I can hear still.
You can hear me?
Yeah, me I hear you. But you have to talk loud, like, you know?
Yeah. I hear me better now?
Little better. We don't wonder if you want, you know, like postpone the interview for next day, where you can hear better, or you want to continue.
Well, it's your choice too, because you say you never have the equipment
Yeah,
still on
come
your
on,
house, so
not
maybe
really
that's
hear
gonna be
so
the
well.
best thing.
I want it go professionally, you know.
Yeah.
A lot of person
For
want to hear
real.
your side of the story, whereas you get national call up now and you're playing so well. No, you are hearing, but I am not hearing him properly because I don't have my headset with.
So the best thing is to postpone them until you get there again.
Formula. Listen, family, I jump on and help me out. Oh, right. All right, so I got listen for my phone. So I got work with the delay. I got work with delay and run it off.
All right, so you hear me good?
Yeah, man, may you look better. Yeah, man, let's work with delay, yeah? All right. So sorry about that, people. You know, we have some little, you know, mechanical engineering problem. So yeah, we are here with the national call-up Richard King, player for Cavaliers FC, former player of Clarendon College, win the Lacosta Cup and the Olivier Shields there.
Yeah, night again,
Jump
people.
on. Huh?
When I say night again, people.
Right. Where we going? King, where you going? Jump off. You get a phone call?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, if I put the phone and do that this time.
So yes, King, can you tell the fans more about you, like, you know, give them more about you, tell them about you, like, yeah.
Well, like aware about the football in terms of football, I like me personally.
No man, anything about the football wise, we are started football. Just tell them about
Uh,
you.
yeah, I as I can see, someone on the live was who have went to Kingston I with me. So yeah, it all started well from primary school. I played primary league for Iris Gaelic. I even played basic school league, so it's on my tender age. And it's always football. Yeah, I used to went to Sweden before I got to Thailand College. I played Manning Cup in 2017. Yeah, for Kingston I. Yeah, and I went to Clarendon in 2018.
Okay, okay. So you went to senior. That's Kingston Kingston
Kingston
Technical.
I. No, Kingston I. That's Kingston I.
Okay,
Kingston I and Kingston
and
Technical.
then you made the transition over to Clarendon.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
The phone not charging. The phone not charging.
So who was the scout that saw you played and asked you to make that transition over to Clarendon College?
Oh, it was Junior Samuels. Yeah, because I was training at Portmore at the time while I was at Kingston High. So he saw me and he was like, "Yeah, you need to leave that school and yeah, get more exposure." So it's just from there.
Okay, so you're at Portmore. So you moved from Portmore now to Cavaliers. Portmore is a good club also.
Yeah, yeah, it's a good club, but it was my boyhood dream team to play for Cavaliers because in my year playing under 15, under 13, and under 17, it was always Cavaliers winning. So I always wanted to play for Cavaliers. So I guess that's one of the things that really drive me to Cavaliers. That's the main thing.
All right, so tell the fans, your fans, about the atmosphere at Clarendon College under Lenny Hyde and Sammy. How was it?
Well,
How was it then? What prepared you to go into the professional world?
well, any player that went to Kleinland College or even with football can tell you about Mr. Samuel. That man is always pushing his players, always working hard. They have to put in extra work every time. So it wasn't hard like to make the transition from schoolboy to Premier League. So because when I was playing schoolboy, we were training like we are gonna play the Champions League. So it wasn't hard to make the transition. I was prepared from that time.
Okay, so you went to the States Cup final. You played Charlie Mount that year. I think Charlie Mount beat you in that final. One love, but
Well, yeah, that's preseason. That's where you're supposed to lose again. Yeah, so that's preseason. So yeah, we lost that final. We lost that final.
okay. So you, then now you guys went on to the season and you won the Dacosta Cup and also the Olivier Shield. Just share the moment, just tell us the build up from when from pre-season come right up to when you won the
Alright,
championship.
alright. So the preseason
What's the feeling
was
like?
preseason was like really rough. Alright, I'm gonna tell you about me personally. Preseason for me personally, when preseason just started, I wasn't playing in the first team. Because you have players that play before, you have players that play 2 year or a year before me, and I'm just coming in. This will be my first year. So in preseason, I wasn't starting. I was continue training, continue putting in the work, playing. And come squad games, I'm still not in the first team. So I was like, what am I doing wrong? So just next training day, I continue working again, continue putting in the work, putting in more extra work. The next squad game, I'm not in the first team again. So I'm like, what am I doing wrong again? So I go back, come again the next day, put in the work again, put in the work even harder. Next squad game now, when the coach put me in the first team, we just kick off from that. I even left the first team from that.
Okay. So Lenny Hyde and Coach Sammy saw that you were the right centre back to be in the squad after that game.
Yeah,
After that
after
game.
that stuff. Yeah. Well, I think they know that I'm a good player, but I think they wanted me to push more. As I tell you, multiple squad games and practice match, I wasn't in the first team. So I think that was one of the things that drive me more to either get better every day. You get me? So yeah, I think they was just doing that to really see. I guess see my character, see how I react being on the bench, see that. So yeah.
Okay, so the coaches wanted you to, continue being on they will call it the B team and keep on putting work to
Yeah.
test your character to see if you would break or you would continue work to really show that you deserve to be in the 18. I like that about you. Yes,
So
Pamela.
as I
Yeah. Somebody said that you sound like a level-headed youth. Yeah, big up Pamela. People, you can send in your comments, send in your comments, and I will post them up for Richard to see them.
well,
So
yeah, because as I told you, there was like about three or maybe two players that play already in the team. You get me? So you know that they're the senior man, they have won the cup already. You just come in, play anything for the school as yet. Nobody at the school don't really know me. So yeah, it was comfortable still. Didn't feel like I left out. I didn't feel like I just went to the school. It feel at home, so it was comfortable playing under the hands of Lenny Hyde and Junior Samuels. Yeah, a wonderful experience.
okay, so next question. So transitioning now, tell us the feeling of winning the Dakar Cup. You guys went on, you come out of a group that was very hard, with the likes
Uh,
of Lennon and Eddie Nalin always battling you guys. How was it to come out of the group and to win the Dakar Cup?
well, to tell you the truth, hard. When the season just started, it started off a bit shaky, maybe a bit, can I say, I don't know, maybe nervous. Yeah, maybe nervous because some of the players them, it was see them first year as well. So I think maybe nervous because we drew the first game against them and we won the second game. And we wasn't flowing, we wasn't playing at our best when the season just started. You get me? So as the game so long, I think about the third game or about the fourth game in the group, that's where we start to get it right.
Okay, so in the third game in the group, they started to get it right. Normally, that's
Yeah, I
when
think
champions teams start to get sharper and sharper.
yeah.
Programs are set for you guys to start, and then in the latter stage of the competition and better at what we do. Now, the next question I want to ask you is that, you went on to win went to the Champions Cup final, you lost to KC. What was that feeling when you lost to KC?
So well, that feeling hard. Hard. When the goal scored against us, it was like something stuck in my heart, to be honest, because we didn't play in a long playing. We can't score, them cannot score either. So when that goal went in, I was like shock. You get me? Well, it's a beautiful goal still, you know. Goal of the season. I can't take nothing away from the goal. It's a wonderful goal. It's a goal that can win any championship. So maybe it's just as a goal that
A big goal, man. A big goal score. A big goal score, man. Big.
yeah.
Yeah, that's the goal that win big teams.
Yeah
Those
man.
goals have to
Hats
be
off to Ronaldo
at
Robinson,
that
man.
stage.
Wonderful goal.
That is the goal that can beat Carnegie College. You
Yeah,
guys
yeah,
were
yeah, yeah.
playing quality football, quality football.
Yeah, two wonderful teams. Two wonderful teams.
People, remember to join the live, to like, subscribe, and share to the content. Just like the live, send in your comments. I will go through them and let Richard King to see them. So, yeah, send in your questions. Big up Nigeria Roberts. Somebody said, "My God." Nigeria Roberts said, "My God." Rajan Sim said, "Prayers." Oh, my big bro King, big deal, that big deal. Yeah, man. Big deal. Then said, just remember the name King. But don't they tell him from senior day, say, "Maga, turn a great centre back." Yeah, man. People, yeah, man. Just sending who is this? So yeah, going forward now, you won and then now you won you won the DaCosta Cup. You won the DaCosta Cup. How was that feeling after you lost the Champions Cup and you won the DaCosta Cup? How was that feeling? Like a relief?
Well, yeah. It was a wonderful feeling, you know. I feel like we have redeemed ourselves because at the start of the season, we set out the goal that we can take all. Even though, to be honest, between me and you guys, Coach Lenny Hyde didn't even really want the Champions Cup. He was really mainly focused on the Dacasta Cup and the Oliver Shield. He said he want to retain those two titles. But if we won the Champions Cup, that would be a bonus. So we just go out there and said that we're going for our reason. We make it to the final, and unfortunately we lost. We fought again. We fought gallantly, but unfortunately we lost. Then we go back to the drawing board and come back again with that as a final. Finish the job. They'll go again the Olivier Shield, and we did it. So it was just always work. No one sucking up. It's always work. So
Yeah, so to the Oliver Shield now, you guys went and played Jamaica College, right? And that game was done in it was like an epic fashion. A lot of mistake by your keeper, and yeah, you guys end up scoring in the same game. Giving the Clarendon team a lifeline to going penalty.
yeah.
And you guys end up winning that game in penalty shootout. Tell me the feeling. How was it?
Well, to be honest, I couldn't even explain the feeling because even when the last penalty kick, everyone ran after Nicholas after the goalkeeper. I didn't even move, so it was just it was just like a dream come true. Because even when I was at senior, I was always like visualizing myself in like big school, one of those traditional schools that really in football, like playing the Champions Cup. playing the Manning Cup, something. So it's just I just always feel like I just always know I was just gonna live one of those cup one day. So it was just like a dream come true, to be honest.
Uh, so no, to based on your performance um, in the schoolboy league, you decided to transition to a club in the Premier League, and in that same what's that 20 you won 2019 2020, and then COVID came in and call it the first year that you played. Yeah, that's the first year that you're playing JPL, right?
Yeah.
The
That was
first
one.
season, and you won the league also with Cavaliers. Right after COVID kind of give us a little break, you won the league with Cavaliers. So tell me about the transition to Cavaliers. How was it? Was it rocky? Was it hard?
Well, no, as I said it before earlier, it isn't that because the coaches, it was mainly like the coaches that I really went under, that I play under. I play under Lenny Junior Samuels, then I went under Rudolph Speed. So that's three wonderful coach. So it wasn't hard, and they were always motivating me, and I'm always working hard. I always trying to better. I always trying to work on my weakness. It was just like basically the same. You get me? So it wasn't hard to transition. And to any young defenders out there, it's just all you have to do is just work hard, be patient, work hard again, work hard. Just always keep working on what you're not good at. Because you're good at that, you're good at A, you're not gonna work on A 34/7 or 24/7. Work on B that you know you're not good on. You get me? So you have to just continue work. That's all, and be confident in yourself. No matter what's the opponent, who is the opponent, just work hard.
So Richard, did the pandemic affect your development in any way or form?
Well, to be honest, no, because even during the pandemic, we was putting in the work same way by myself, me and some other players. They don't play for Cavaliers, but some other players are playing the Premier League. Some young players like me. He was always putting in the work during the pandemic. We go out with train in the morning, we like jog the Emancipation Park, jog come back. And like yeah, we were just always working, so it didn't affect me that bad. Well, all the way it affected me is just like we couldn't get to playing football. That's all. Yeah, but I was just always training, always training.
So basically, you keep up your fitness, and you practice right, your tactic, your technical work and stuff like that to
Yeah,
keep in
yeah, yeah,
shape.
yeah. Yeah. We work on everything.
So tell me a little about describe the environment and structure at Cavaliers. Yeah.
All right, it's a wonderful environment, mainly to the youngsters, to any youngsters out there that feel like they have a chance, but maybe they're scared to come. Yeah, it's a wonderful thing for youngsters because I think they have a under under 10 program coming right up. So it's just always trying to develop youth, always. Yeah, so it's a wonderful club, any age group.
So describe so what is the difference, in terms of what you learn at if all right, tell me if there is any difference in what you learn at Clarendon College and now you learn at Cavaliers.
No difference. As you can see, Kleinland College and Cavaliers play a similar type of football, similar system, position football, passing, making the ball flow. So it's any different. As I said, it's just easy to walk in. It's just like walking from a Barcelona going into a Manchester City, or from Manchester City to a Barcelona or Arsenal. passing team. So it wasn't bad, but it was just a higher level football, a faster pace, think quicker. Yeah,
So it was easy for you to transition because of the similar style of play
yeah,
that
yeah,
Speed uses at Cavaliers and the
yeah,
type
yeah,
of player that you were playing with there. So
yeah, yeah, yeah,
so it was easy for you. All right.
yeah. Was it?
So so how was your all right? Describe the first time the national setup around the professional players. How was it like?
Well, well, that feeling was a tremendous feeling, to be honest, because me as a youngster, you'd be like, no, at the age of man, Bobby Reed and those players, I really watch those players on the weekend, like the English league, and to be among those players, training with those players, playing with those players, it's just like I couldn't even express the feeling. I was just there, enjoying the moment. You get me? Yeah.
So like when I see Ravel Morrison and those top players, how was the feeling, man? Them big player that like
Yeah,
what them
man.
say to you, them encourage you, what them say.
Yeah, man.
The
All of
Nicholson
them, all
and
of them. Yeah, all of them. Even Antonio, because I remember me and him did have a little conversation. Like he was asking my age, and I told him, he's like, yeah, really? At this age, I was like, yes. Just like continue working hard, be confident, don't be afraid to express yourself, and they always motivate me.
so you were in training and Antonio saw you playing and stuff and he's like in shock. He can't understand why you were this young and playing that level of football.
Yeah, something like that, something like that.
Okay, so you what was the feeling though when they got called up? And what was the feeling when they got called up to be in the squad in the national squad?
Well, all right. To be honest, I was shocked because I was at home one evening and my friends are calling me. I remember one of my friends them come call me and it was like smiling, looking at me smiling and because I was sleeping and called me and smiling. I was like, what is it? And call me and tell me. I'm like, I'm shocked. I swear, I'm shocked. I was really shocked. You get me? I was really shocked and I was like really happy, like really happy, excited. I was like ready, like when no more. I go like no. You
You're
get me?
like,
So yeah,
everything just happening fast.
yeah,
You just come from high school, you won this there, you won
yeah,
Premier League now, and you just boom in the
yeah.
national team. You're supposed to
It
shock
was
you.
surprising. Yeah, I
So what
was
you tell
shocked,
mommy? What
shocked.
you tell mommy?
Well, when I tell mommy, she was shocked too, isn't it? It was just a wonderful feeling, to be honest. I just feel like that piece of the puzzle that fitting me, a big piece of the puzzle that's going to I always dream, every time when I was watching Jamaica over the years, I was like, one day. I mean, it was a bit emotional as well. So yeah, it was a wonderful.
So yeah. What was the mood throughout the Cavaliers camp during the season? Was there belief in the camp at any point during the season that the club will win the title?
Well, yes, there was always believe because coach always telling me that to lose this title, I only give it to you. Every training session, he was like, "Who never give away title, me? I'm telling you, Yeah, so it was always believed from the starting of the preseason, coming up to the season. It was always believed. No doubt, no doubt in that.
So like, who was your, when you were training, who in the squad gave you the the run around, the tricks, and your, pass you a lot in, and scoring your team when you're training? This
No,
attacker,
no, no.
Ainsworth.
All right, to be honest, the only player that always, like, it's not easy to really the winning ball that easy and to play was Shani Thomas. No other player. It was Shani Thomas. Yeah. And I'm sure it's the same answer for any defender that they play against. That kid is really talented.
So yeah, so playing with Topi in centre back. Topi is a part of the national setup. Long before you. So what type of, you know let's say now, what type of information, how Topi guided you? What did he tell you and stuff like that? So you guys could, play together and play like an instinct partner.
Well, yeah, it wasn't hard again because as I tell you, we're like the similar players. We're both tall, we're both good with the ball at our feet, we're both strong. We kind of share similar attributes, so it wasn't even hard. The only thing we just the communication again. Just that alone was the only thing that we were just getting right. We were just working on daily and getting it right. That's all. Communication on the field.
So this is a tough question, right? Is there any, like overseas clubs, wanting your signature at this moment?
Ah.
Top 10, share the link, top 10. Share the link, top 10.
Uh, can I skip that question? Can you skip that question?
Yeah, man, we can pass that question. We can pass. You don't wish to disclose that at the moment.
No, 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 no.
Yeah. Nothing is wrong with that. As a footballer, there are certain things that you cannot, really put to the. But unseen sports can say that there look like there's a lot of interest for King in the future. We maybe see him at Chelsea. Chelsea, you don't know. Or West Ham alongside Antonio. Let's wait and see, people. Next question. So, what are your plans to achieve? What are your short-term and long-term goals? In football, it seems that you have moved up the ladder. You are playing well. You are one of the best centre back in the JPL. A lot of persons who bring across information on YouTube and the JPL say that you're one of the best defenders there. So, what are your goals? What are your long-term goals?
Well, I wouldn't even call this one long term because World Cup is this year, so we want to make it to the World Cup. So I wouldn't even call this long term. But yeah, that's really the main thing. You get me? You can put it under the category of long term, but want to make it to the World Cup. My short term goal is to cement my spot in the national team. Yeah.
So you get called up now, for this Peru game. You know that you have to go out there and perform. So Jamaica on a whole, and the coaching staff can say yes, this youngster. How old are you now, King?
I turned 20 in November, Tom.
Yeah, you're young. This youngster can cement this spot there. Remember though, you have the likes of Low, you have Pino, you have Moore, you have Mariapa. Those are five centre backs. Those are five centre backs. So if you have to cement your spot in this team, you know that you have to really put in a lot of work. A lot of work.
Yeah.
And you have to really
Yeah,
show
it's a
the
lot of
coach
work.
that you are that person for the Peru game. What says you?
Yeah, yes. Yeah, it's a lot of work. It's gonna be really difficult, A lot of sacrifice, lot of work, lot of extra work as well, lot of extra hours. So it's just pure hard work. It's pure hard work.
Top 10 easy, your top 10 acts. You are Topi who is better. Well, for this season, Unseen Sports can say this. For this season, in the JPL, King was better than Topi. That's my perspective. That's my perspective. They are friends. They are friends, but I am saying it. King was better because King was more
Yeah, man.
fitter, and watching him play, it's a cool, calm, collective person. Mr. Cool. That's what the commentator called Mr. Richard King. Cool and calm and collective. So top
Travel
10
is good.
for me, he was better than Topi, but they are on the winning team. They're on the winning team. Good friends.
Cavaliers was better.
And I'm sure Topi teach King a lot of things, a lot of tricks. So what are your plans? What are your plans to achieve these respective goals? You set to achieve.
Well, as I said before, it's just mainly putting in the work because I'm in the organization now. I'm in the structure now. So it's just me now. It's up to me now. You get me? No one cannot do it for me now. It's just me now. Up to me to just putting in the work, putting in the extra work, putting in the extra hours, doing this, doing that, trying to better my craft every day. It's just me.
So do you think that you have any weaknesses in terms of technical ability, or what do you think? What do you think you're lacking? For the next step to lead Jamaica into a
Next step.
professional settings.
So search a comment. You see any striker in the comments? You can even see any players that play in the Premier League in the comments. I cannot disclose that here.
No, everybody around from the comment section. Not see nobody.
That's me.
Don't see
That's me.
anybody.
That's mine to work on, man. That's mine to work on, man.
That means there's no weakness. You just keep working.
Keep working. That's mine
Okay,
to work
okay,
on.
okay. So tell us the feelings, when you went to the Premier League final with Harbour with what's the team Waterhouse.
Right.
One of my players.
Well,
One
to
of
be
my players.
honest,
Continue.
from we make it through the preliminary round and go to the semi final. Me personally, I know the team was oozing with confidence, but me personally, my confidence was like up through the sky. You get me? I say there's no turning back now. It's gonna stop here. You never come this far, it just only come this far. You have to take it home. Yeah, so it was just confident all around.
So you remember you played with Clarendon College and you used to finals and you used to the championship. Man, yeah, you're a
Yeah,
champion. You used to the the lot of the fans and Buba Zella and all those things. So how that help you that
something like
to
that.
have confidence in that final?
Well, yeah, because I Clarendon College, Clarendon College fans are some of the best fans, and they demand a lot. They demand a lot from us. You get me? So when we were playing on Clarendon College, fans were always chanting. They want us to play good. It's like they are the coach. You get me? Cause the same ball game type of football that we play, them always have to say, pass the ball and play this, play this, play that. So even the fans was just giving us confidence as well. You get me? So the fans was very demanding at times. So I thought that was another thing that helped us as well. Helped me to personally. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so you personally that helped, so that you could gain that confidence to go in the final. Which team was the roughest team now that you faced in the JPL?
The roughest game, uh, the roughest team in the group. Okay, so, no. To be honest, I think it's I don't know how to put it, but I don't really know how to put it. But the roughest game it was against Tivoli. It was against Tivoli. The roughest game. That game against Tivoli. The second leg semi final. Yeah, the one of the match in that game. That game was the roughest game. It was like Tivoli players was and some other thing because I think the week before they play about 3 games or so because there wasn't automatically semi-finalists, so they have to play off and play that game, and then them come back again and play this game against us. It was on something else. That game was rough, and the game finished nil. So I think that was the roughest game of the year.
So 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 what Tivoli did to stop you guys from score, what they did they were like playing like a machine.
Huh, yeah, huh. Yeah, man, there was an a bit of something else, man. I swear.
So yeah, so which coach you would say played a significant role in your development stage? It can be more than one coach. You just call him. Yeah, which coach played more significant role in your life? For your journey right now. You're in the professional settings.
It's not only three coach. The three coach that I've been talking about from the interview start. Junior Samuels, Coach Hyde, and Rudolph Street. So it's just those three coach always. As even before I started playing Premier League, I was like training with the Premier League team couple years back. You get me? And every time he was like, for the season start, the season normally starts in September, but I'll go back to the school boy. You get me? I wasn't that confident in myself like I am now. To get me to really step up in the Premier League that time. To get me to be honest. So it's just three coaches.
So Sammy and Lenny Hyde and Rudolph Speed, big up yourself where you are. Yeah, that's what Richard King said. Yeah, man, big up yourself. Somebody said the Tivoli game where Teddy beat you and
Beat,
and, and,
beat
and,
me?
and Teddy Johnson. Yeah, man.
Beat, beat.
Somebody that watch the game.
Sure, sure. Hard to remember talk about.
Somebody watch the game, man. Top 10, the person so Richard, so what you talking about? Come on, defend yourself, top 10. So what you talking about? People, when you join the live, just leave your comments. Leave your comments. You know, we're at the section where we go through a lot of comments now. Yeah, remember this program, Journey to Professional Football. And we're here, Richard King. We have a couple minutes leave. You know, we normally do it for a hour, but we have a couple minutes leave, you know, based on the starting of our interview. Yeah, so just leave your comments, like, subscribe, and share to the content. National call up youngster, one of Jamaica brightest centre backs, is on the platform. Leave your comments, people. People, jump on the live. Oh, somebody say. Tell him say if him not remember him for go rewatch him yet.
Sure, sure, sure. Sure, sure. All right, maybe, but it's all in the game, so.
Richard don't remember that. Richard don't remember that top 10.
Maybe,
Dr. Richard
but.
don't remember.
Yeah.
So you know, winning when the match finished at UE, and you found out that you won that game, that you know Jaden White saved some of those penalties. What was the feeling though, winning another JPL? What was the feelings?
Sure, sure. Well, that also was a wonderful feeling. That was one of my goals also. Get me, because before the starting of the season, we set out that goal. Even me personally set out that goal that I need to win this Premier League. I need to win this. You get me? I need to add this trophy to my cabinet. You get me? The biggest league in my country. Yeah, we need to add this to the cabinet. So yeah, it was a wonderful experience as well. My first year, I get the national call up in my first year. So I was like, I should have been here a long time ago. You get me? So yeah.
So even though you guys are young, you are in a professional settings with professional persons who really motivate you guys every day, telling you guys that you can do it, you can perform at this level and stuff like that.
Yeah. Always, they always, yeah, because coach always instilling our head that professional. We need to act like professional. We need to play like professional. You get me? We need to do everything like professional. So yeah, it was always about the professional life.
Yeah, because at any time in time you can get a contract or a call to leave Jamaica. So you have to have that. You have to be prepared because it's not easy to go overseas and play. there are a lot of factors there. Some of these youngsters, they don't know how to, wash their own clothes. They can't do a lot of stuff for themselves. So you have to
Sure.
have that in your head. You go over there, you're not getting any game. You just get bed sick and a lot of stuff. Enough of these youngsters have to face before they can really make it. So you have to really train yourself from out here to be strong and tough. So when you go over there and these trials are, you know, contracts,
Yeah,
you know
yes,
what to
because
expect.
many persons who went and come back, I'm always talking like even the food as well, because in many countries the foods are different. It's way different from the Jamaican food. You get me? So sometimes the kids they not even eat the food, so that's one of the thing where even affect them performance. You get me? Because them have a week if they not eat. If them continue to work and not put in back. They just kind of weak because the body have a think on itself, and you get me? Yeah.
Yes, Steve Marina, big up to everyone in the chat. Yeah, man, big up yourself with you. We're here with Richard King. Can ask a question, sending the question, people sending the questions. We're in the question section part. The interview will end shortly. So sending the questions. Yeah, we're in the last lap. We're in the final lap now. Sending the questions, people. You getting this call of what Jamaica can expect from you in this Peru game, because Unseen Sports will be watching it live, and writing down every move that you make. So yeah,
uh, well, just watch and see. Just watch and see.
so somebody sent a question for you. Formula Sports say, what country is the interest from?
Sure. Which country? Well, as I said, when the time comes, we all will see.
So people, when the time comes, you will see. Pamela, Mr. Richard said that when the time comes, you will see. Any more questions, people? 4 people live sending the questions. We're in the last part. So what you have to say? What you have to say for the youngsters who playing even your the Rushy Parchment, the Jaime Rose, those players that are playing at Clarendon College now? What are your advice to them? Coming to the professional settings. Persons who admire you. What are your advice to them? Playing football.
Well, my main advice is never stop work. There's always work. When you're at home, you're not doing anything. It's even a 30 minutes, even an hour out of your time. Putting in some extra work, extra work, extra work. Believe me, it's really gonna pay off. You get me? You have to have patience as well. The character is just always have a positive mind, a positive mentality, a positive work attitude as well. Because you're not gonna work hard if you don't have a positive mind or anything. You get me? As I said, remember I told you that when I was at Clarendon College, starting at the preseason, I was in tennis first team. You get me? And I keep on working. So you just have to just keep on working each day, each given day, keep on working and pray as well. Get me? Never lift up God, no time at all. And just work. It's just just work hard, and the sky is the limit.
So the last time you got called up in the national team, you trained and you were in that squad, but the other time they could not call you up because I didn't have any visa. So is that
Yeah.
situation sorted out?
Yeah,
Your
yeah, yeah,
US
yeah,
visa.
yeah. That's yeah, yeah. That's been sorted out. Yeah.
So people, anywhere Jamaica team is going now, whether in USA, England, Richard King can travel with them. So you will see him in the national team once he cements his spot. You know, there are 5 defenders there, and Richard King wants to cement his name in this team to represent Jamaica in the World Cup. That is one of his goals, and he's working hard for it. Yes, people, so we come to the end of the interview. I would like you guys to send your questions, last questions in, you know, so Richard can answer. Send your questions. Yeah, if you have any questions in your mind, people, the 4 people on the line, you know, send your questions now so we can ask Richard. Please. Richard, while they're sending their question, is just tell, you know, you just tell the whole Jamaica on a whole, you know, what we can look for from you for this 2022 season of the JPL, and also, you know, your international career that you're going to play for Jamaica. You know, what we can expect from you and stuff like that.
Well, it's just hard work, as I tell you before. It's just always work, and just really watch keenly and see what I have to offer. You get me? Yeah. So, it's just merely showing now. It's just not really talking, just showing right now.
So Jamaica, Richard King says that just watch and see what he have to offer. We already watch him and him win, you know, him win him win Olivier Shield and Dacosta Cup, him go Champions Cup final, you know, him win JPL. So watch him and him do well. So we want to watch him now doing well in Jamaica team. That's the only thing can happen, doing well with the national team. Right? So my advice to you, Richard King, keep working, keep, you know, putting God first at everything that you do. You know, we're here, we're ready to support you. I'm one of your fans. I always talk about you, you know, and I want you to continue on the right path. You know, just work with the coach, work on your weaknesses. Work on your weaknesses because your strengths are already there. So find your weaknesses, because when you go over there into the professional, the more professionalized countries, they're going to find your weakness. You understand it? So you find your weakness, work on it, and try to get it better and better. That will be better for you. Thank you again, Richard King, for joining Unseen Sports TV. You know, we had our difficulties starting the live. You know, it go already.
Thank you for having me as well.
Technical difficulty, but we pulled through and we had the interview, and I know the persons on the live, you know, glad that they are glad to have you on. You understand?
Tell him come.
Big up yourself, boss.
Yeah, man. Big up, man. Thanks for having me as well. Yes, sir.
Yes, people. Thank you for joining Unseen Sports TV for the interview. You know, we had some difficulties starting the live. You know, King had some difficulty. I had some difficulty with the audio. Yeah. So you hear from the youngster. He's very level-headed. You know, he listens well to his elders in the football who can teach him. So I think this player will reach far. He sets his goals and he wants to achieve his goals. He's willing to put in the work. That's his formula, people. He wants to put in his goals. Put in the work to get the goals. Russian Stanley Vartek. Yeah, man. Big up to all the Clarendon, you know, people in the Cavaliers. Yeah, all the JPL. Yeah, man, your formula. Good interview despite the technical difficulties. Yeah, man. So it kind of delay because, you know, I have to listen it off of the stream itself. couldn't get nobody to bail me out to come on and ask the questions for me. Well, yeah, man. So thank you everybody who joined. Thank you for joining and listening to the interview. Yeah, man. Just remember to like, subscribe, and share to Unseen Sports TV. For more interviews like this, I will get it right and ready for the next one. And we have a top shelf video, coming up soon for in this week. Another star player, young player for this program, Journey to the Professional Football. So stay on for the poster. The poster will be made with that player. I won't tell the player now, but you will see the player on my Instagram and my Facebook page. I will promote it. Yes, people. So yeah, man. Unseen Sports. Until then, we will see you again. I am out.